Since COVID-19, learning is no longer about what students can do inside a classroom, but what a classroom can do with its students. But this classroom effect is not new, hence why I was rapping out history events with my friends in middle school, or why I was doing that history college paper by watching cartoons of kings and queens on YouTube, or even doing further reading for a paper right now by visiting the Notre Dame in Assassin's Creed Unity. The fact is, classrooms today aren't built with brick, stones, and walls and whiteboards, nor should it. Real learning, understanding, was always about using the texts around us and telling stories about them. Students today aren't reading to remember anymore. They're reading to tell stories in order to understand. This process of using the things around us to make sense of them is what we call allegory. For Dr. Bart Simon and Dr. Darren Werschler at Concordia University, there's something we can do about this. Using Minecraft, the most popular game of all time! They ask a simple question. Reflexively, what can we do with play? I don't know. Thus, in their SSHRC Insight grant, Material Allegories in Minecraft, we put this question to the test. Here's how it works. You do your readings on the history of capitalism. It's not easy, of course. You want to understand it. The rationale of why resource extraction was so key to those who ran it, but also, what was it like to live under that system then? You can read the limitations and strengths, but that's just remembering. So, you start again in line 1. Only this time, with these readings in your mind, you were drawing lines in the ground, harvesting the wheat and potatoes that you found. Then, you see a pig. Bacon. But you go hungry again. You need a plan. You chop down some trees to build a house, but it's too small. So you find a village and borrow the materials, but end up looting the entire town. Now in the flow of confidence, you use these tools to create a factory. Then another, then you've extracted the entire land. Until now, you can remember the readings of capitalist impulses, but only after playing to experience it can you now understand of how easy, how inevitable it was to walk a path like that. Thus, you've made an allegorical build. This is not to say that video games can teach us about everything, but neither can classrooms too. In this classroom of the allegorical build, everyone is the same because everyone has a story to tell. It is in this space where we don't pretend to remember, but we play to understand together. Especially with more technological generations and world events to come, the allegorical build supports the understanding of any subject needed. What better way to reflect on our own situations and to use history productively for the future by not just learning, but playing to understand. We've all got our own histories. Let's make our stories together in the allegorical build.